Hey, 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 hey. Wow, we're already dropping frames. Why? Holy moly. We are already dropping frames, boys. I don't know why, but it's saying that 2 minutes ago. I mean, 2 minutes ago we. Weird. Okay. Fine. I mean, it looks good now, but. Okay. I have a bit too many windows open here. Boom. Close them all. Hello, who joined? Hello, Solaris11. Hey. We are dropping frames. There is something not working, boys. I don't know why. We are dropping frames like a boss. Are we dropping on Twitch? We're dropping on YouTube? I don't hear the audio. Hello. Test 1, 2, 3. Hello. I think we have a problem. Yeah, I think we have a problem. We are already dropping frames, boys. I don't know why, but it's saying that 2 minutes ago. I mean, 2 minutes ago we. It's not working. It's definitely not working. Okay. Fine. We are behind. Okay, give me a second. Dropping frames. No. I have a good ping. I have a good ping and a good download by. No, I have a good. I have a good connection up to my ISP, but then I have a very bad connection after that. Let me try again. Better. Try again. Yep, now it's okay. Better. I had to switch. Yep, I had to switch server. Okay, I think we are good. Let me see. I think we are good. I think we are good. I think we are good. Can I clear this log? Cannot. Bro, you cannot clear the log? Okay. Easy. Okay, guys, I think that I fixed it. Somehow I fixed it. Hello. Oh my god. Dropping frame again. We are dropping frames again. Ah, no! Dropping frames again. Why? No! Dropping frames again. Why? No! 9:56. Well, 10-second delay. 10-second delay is okay. It seems to be kind of stable, but it seems to be losing frames. Now, if it's dropping just a few, is not a problem, but the way it was doing it before, it seems to be very much. Okay, guys, I think I'm here. I think we can try. If it doesn't work, I would say hello, Fanner. Hello, Hula. Hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yesterday we investigated a bit about this connections, and I did a kind of a summary of it. I did a kind of a summary in this. I was typing, but then I got distracted, so let me type it now. So what we learned today is that there are three different possible ways to connect to external systems, right? So one is using these WebSockets, which we actually tested, and we have a project for it. And in this case, this requires a separate WebSocket server. Unreal connects to it, and at that point you can have a bidirectional communication. The problem is that it's synchronous connection and is always on, and you need it's basically a synchronous connection. You can connect from another client, a U client, or another app that can go through WebSockets. I think that is interesting, but not really what we want. Then the second one that we tested was through HTTP server. So basically the Unreal server acts as a web server using HTTP server whatever. I mean, we can go and check again, even if I think that I closed it. But yeah, I think we can call it HTTP server is okay. HTTP server I think is a decent name. So act as a web server using HTTP server class, and what happens is that you can just call that URL locally, I mean on that machine, right? You can import and send JSON whatever, JSON content to it, right? And the problem of this solution, there is obviously only one directional, right? So it's asynchronous, which is good. Asynchronous equal good, but you know, one direction. I can send back some information, but it's one direction. And then we have number 3 that we tested the day before, which was the Discord webhooks, right? And Discord webhooks basically is an outgoing HTTP call, right? While basically this one was an incoming HTTP call, right? So it is an incoming So they are going HTTP call to Discord, for example, right? So we use yeah, so we use the standard HTTP open connection. Now I don't remember exactly how we did it, but we did it with if I search Discord, I think we should find it. Yep. And Twitch has dropped support for Mac. What? Really? It doesn't work on, I mean, what do you mean? I mean, the app, probably. The app, the mobile app? Because from the web browser, it should still work, no? No, I don't believe the Twitch dropped. I mean, really? That's unbelievable. HTTP request. So using okay, HTTP request, right? Using HTTP request class, we connect to a Discord webhook to connect to Discord webhook. Which prints out which sends the text to a channel, to a chat channel, right? So these are the three things that we tested. I think at the moment in game we have only number 3, but the other 2 methods are definitely good methods as well. So we could use them in the future. I mean, webhooks, I don't think so, but incoming call, outgoing call, I think we can do it. So in theory, if I want to have someone type from the outside, we can do it this way. The problem is that we need to keep basically an HTTP server running inside Unreal that is listening, but I don't know, maybe it's not too much work. I was using Twitch Studio. Ah, Twitch Studio, you mean that one. Okay, okay. Yeah, you can probably do it with OBS. I'm using Streamlabs. I'm using Streamlabs. I don't know if it's supported on. You can check it if you want. I don't know if Streamlabs is supported, but I think so because because I used it. I used it from my Mac. Streamlabs is the one that I'm using, and is supported. You know, March 2020, Streamlabs is live on Mac. You can try this one, if you want to stream, you can use that Streamlabs. Yeah. Okay, but this discussion I would say is closed. At the moment I don't want to continue with this too much, but I just wanted to summarize what we learned yesterday and the previous days. I think is good. Now, what I would like to work on tonight is a very important topic, is a topic that will change the game a lot, and is basically destructible objects and tribes, right? Tribes and destructible objects. Okay, so what is the idea? The idea is that a tribe is creating. I can give you the link if you want. Streamlabs is live on Mac. This was the announcement, but I think you go here and it's streamlabs.com. So they should also here. There is also a video that is telling you how to set it up.
Mac users, time to rejoice because Streamlabs OBS is coming to you, and I'm going to show you.
So this guy is explaining probably how to use it, and should be good enough. Streamlabs is one of the biggest, so it should last a bit. But I understand their pain. I mean, releasing on Mac is always a mess. Oh wow, seriously? Okay. I changed this logo. It was Crystal Space until yesterday. It was 3D Engine Crystal Space. I finally updated it. Now it's saying Unreal Engine. Are we still dropping frames? Less. Definitely less. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so we want to work on destructible object. Now, destructible object does not mean chaos. Okay, it does not mean this, right? I mean, maybe in the future we will also have that, but this is not what I mean. Why the quality is so shit? Boom. Even if in a real engine we can do this, right? So we can have this, right? If we want, we could have destruction like that. There is a plugin in a real engine that is doing this. It's called the Chaos Engine or the Chaos plugin, whatever. And the way it works is that it's generating a model out of your mesh, which is basically the pieces. So split your model in sub pieces, and then he applies physics to it so that when he's destroyed, is doing that effect, right? We may still use that in the future, but at the moment I'm not thinking to that. What I'm thinking is that at the moment in our game, and I can launch the game to do a bit of reasoning. Tonight I think would be reasoning. I don't know if we will really go and do anything, but I want to reason on the problem and understand what I want to do. If we... I mean, I need to understand what I want to do basically. And this will be an expansion of tribes for sure. Yeah, it will be an expansion of tribes, I guess. It will be a good expansion of tribes. So if I go no. Okay. The wrong one, obviously. I mean, it's a gobble, but it's not a tribe object. Let me check 1 second. A tribe that actually has... let me check a tribe location, like in... tribe. We don't have a way to report on tribes in game. Maybe we can. Trapor tribe, Ojarot 2, aggressive gobble tribe, peaceable gobble tribe. Like this one could be okay. So if I do this, right? Why there is no one? Is there? Maybe we change it a bit. I don't know. Consider they don't see me, right? But... So if I do /info on this guy... It is the information that we get, right? Inside the tribe home. Lost perception 9, brain fighter. Current behavior locate. Apart that they don't move and I don't know why, but that's another problem. He's inside the tribe home, right? Tribe home region. But yeah, the idea would be, right, that this guy, we had some, maybe it was not here. This one is this one. I know I failed to upload. Wait. Crap. Okay. This is kind of dark, eh? What time is it? It's 3 AM in the game. It's 3 in the morning in the game. So these guys, right? These guys are part of a tribe, and what I'm trying to understand. No. I remember we had This is probably the first thing I need to do. I need to expand the... We don't have a tribe command, huh? We don't have a tribe command, so how do we get... It's only through info, huh? Only through info. I'm thinking it's quite some time that I don't look at tribes, so I'm a bit rusty on what. So we have a tribe object, but I think Spawn Manager is managing the tribe object. That's probably true. But... I don't understand why we don't have a debug for... There is a recipe manager. And there is a tribe, but didn't we have a tribe object? I mean, a higher level tribe object that we could use to, like a tribe manager. Don't we have a tribe manager? We don't, huh? So each tribe is managing itself. Okay, that makes sense, by the way. Kind of makes sense. So, but if you want to list all the tribes in the game, you cannot do it. This is not very good, huh? It is the first thing that I need to fix, I think. Because I need to know which are the active tribes. And I can look at the database and see the one, but they may respawn by themselves. So I think that we need I mean, it should be inside Spawn Manager, actually. I think we need a new command to... Yeah, we need a new command. There's no way. We need a new command to actually manage all the tribes, unless we have it already, but I don't think we have it already. I can check in our wiki. I think we have a tribe... I think we have a tribe design. Yeah, tribe design. So you see the tribe is connected to resources, memory, assets, knowledge, recipe manager, and NPC. So but there is no way, I think, today to know. NPC manager load tribe. So this is our entry point. Huh? This is our entry point. NPC manager initialize. Load recipe. Loads NPC type. Load tribes. Yeah, this requires a lot of thinking, boys. This requires a lot of thinking, because yeah, at the moment we're just searching in the database at startup. We load the tribe, we create the tribe, but then this tribe stored anywhere? Ah, yes, it is. We have an array of tribes. Okay, good. This is already a good start. This is a good start. So we actually have an array of tribes, right? These are all the available tribes. These are all the available tribes. Now, I will be very interested to know how this tribe is actually used. Ah, there is a list of tribes. Ah, you see, we have a command. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's called /npc something. But you see that this list tribe exists. It's just that I forgot about it. Debug tribe. Ah, debug tribe. Shit. Debug tribe. Where is it? There it is. Debug tribe. Debug tribe. Okay. So if I select, did they all disappear? Oh, no, it's okay. If I select one guy, right? Why there is no selection anymore? Because it's below ground. Right? Probably because it's below ground. GG. Okay, anyway. If I do debug tribe, debug tribe target, debug tribe target. Wait. Debug tribe. Change the bug level of the tribe of the for the selected NPC. But debug tribe, I think is not enough. No, what I want to... In addition, we also print out the debug info of the full tribe. List tribe, but this list tribes is listing what? List tribe matching the pattern to the console. Tribe ID. It gives you the location of the tribe and it gives you the members. Yeah, this is very good. This is exactly what I need. That is exactly what I need. But why we cannot call this thing? We cannot call this thing because debug tribe NPC debug level. Ah, okay. So I just need to do debug tribe target 15. NPC is not part of any tribe. Unlikely, but NPC is not part of any tribe. Did they all die or what? NPC is not part of any tribe. So these guys are not part of a tribe. But I remember that here. Let me just slide forward a bit. Slide me forward like 200, right? Oops. I remember that here, somewhere here. Yes, there exactly, there. There are tents that are part of a tribe. What the hell is going on? I did slide me forward. Oh no, I did slide me up. That's why. Yeah, you see this? You see this? You see this? Now, they are a bit in weird places because it's long time that we don't. But these tents here that we see are actually generated by NPC. And also this campfire is generated by them. So this item is a tribe item, and this item is a tribe item, right? So these ones I don't know. This one no. This one I think are just for fun. But these houses, they built it. These houses have been built by NPC. Questionable location, I agree, but anyway, this is what they did. So now, I don't know if the debug tribe works also on items, but no. But this tribe seems to be extinct, like there is no one here. It's very strange. It is very strange. So it's not those guys. Well, it's these guys. Ah, these guys. These guys. These guys. What the hell did they do here? What is this? Gold. So this guy should be part of a tribe then? NPC not part of any tribe. What do you mean? It's impossible. I think they are all part of a tribe, but the debug is not working. I think the debug is not working because it's not possible. NPC Eagle 9332162. Tribe none. So he's really not part of the tribe. Interesting. Did I disable tribes? Maybe I disabled them because I remember that I did something on the tribes that I didn't want them to just spawn stuff randomly, and so I think I disabled them. I have this feeling. Yeah, I think I did. I think only in production I think only in production. Is there enable or disable? Yeah, enabled. There it is. Enable 0. Yeah, they are all disabled. They are all disabled. They are all disabled. All these tribes are disabled. So those NPC actually are really not part of the tribe. But yeah, I would like to know. I would like to have this one. This one I think is the most smart tribe because they actually built something. So there is Ojaro 2, 396, 371, 397, 371. Is this one? Is this tribe? Is this tribe? Okay, so if we enable this tribe, maybe just on my machine, and we test it a bit, right? Because I would like to understand. Now I will have to load all the NPC, and that's kind of annoying. I want to load only the tribe members. We don't have a way to do it at the moment. We don't have a way to we don't have a way to load only the tribes. We don't, which is bad because I need it in reality. We can add it. We can add this functionality. So if I want to have only one tribe running, right? If I want to have only one tribe running, because I can say, so this is tribe number 9, for example, right? Tribe number 9. If I go under members, these are the current members. So if I say tribe ID, whatever, equal to 9, these are the members of the tribe, right? The current members of the tribe. Obviously they can change, but it's 5 NPC, right? It's 5 NPC, and these NPC actually are present in the database. So in theory, if you want to do it simple, right, I could, without adding any new functionality on the fly, I could just say tribe number 1, I mean enable yes, right, enable yes, and obviously I will need the map, because without a map I need I deleted most of the maps for speed, but I can get back Ojaroda 1 and Ojaroda 2, right? So if we get those two back, and then we say to our server, hey, can you please load can you please load this NPC, right? And only this NPC. Right. I can say Eagle Gobble Tribe ID 9. Location, I mean the location is this location. Well, the location I can get it from here. Yeah, it's this. location. Okay. So if I restart, so yeah, we will exit from here. If I now restart my server with production though, I think I need the item, I need the NPC, I don't need the ant locations, I don't need natural resources, I don't need the quest. Okay, that's good. That's good. Server and client. So what the ultimate goal, well, not the ultimate, but the first goal is to allow the Gobble tribe to build and the players to destroy. That is the first goal that I have. So I want the Gobble to be able to build like huts, campfire, maybe even barricades, wells, I don't know what else, and the players be able to attack those structures and destroy them. But when that happens, obviously the tribe should turn against the players, right? I think the database is not up. No, the database is up. I think it gave an error or something. It gave an error. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Because I did a mistake. I mean, I did, yeah, because I know why. Character creation. Character creation. We need to execute this. You know what? We can just execute it from command line, which is easier. I cannot type. Okay. Now we should be in the right. So now I think it will start because there was a leftover from a previous thing that I changed the character creation scripts and I broke something. Okay, this should load up the tribe. It's a bit of a pity that I don't have a command to list all the tribes, but I can add it, I guess. It's not hard to add because we already have the list tribes, right? We just need to have this debug tribe. I don't know why is it perception though. Because it's perception because it's the NPC that is answering to it. I understand. Yeah, we basically ask the NPC itself to debug. I have to think about it. I think we should yeah, we can change this, and we can expand it to see if the first word is actually a list, right? And this would just list all the tribes, right? And no more occurrences. In theory, we should have one more occurrence. That is the Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah. Easier. Let me just put a bookmark. Easier, yes. So this is the part. This is where we enter with debug tribe, and it is the command. Now the command by itself doesn't have much. It only has a debug level, but it doesn't say if. I mean, we obviously have the full command, yes, but I don't remember how can we get from this guy. How do we get from this guy? I can get the command, which is probably what I need. But can I get the single parameters, or only if they are already pre-parsed? Probably only if they are already pre-parsed. But you know, I could do really this, right? We can add a list command, right? And on the list command, I think we can skip this handle perception tribe debug. I think we can go directly into because it is really working at the NPC level, and I think we can jump directly into this function actually. The only problem is that this function is listing all the tribes. I think we need to change it a bit, because if this is 0 or -1, yes, it's already like this. If this is 0, it's already printing for all the tribes, right? Yeah, but why then? Okay, so I don't understand this too much then. I mean, should work already? I don't think it does. Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else calling list tribes? I don't think so. No, there's no one else calling list tribes, so it's only us. So I think the part of the code is actually never used. I mean, we can re-enable it. So the idea would be that if this is the case, we call npc manager list tribes with 0, right? And else, you know, if it's not, you can just go here, right? So this will basically list all the tribes that are currently loaded into the game. Yeah, you see that now our AI is actually doing something. Our NPC are actually doing something. Now, why is so verbose? Found idle NPC. PS log 10. Tribe printf debug level, highest level, log npc AI. Yeah, so this part of the code has been butchered a bit when I wanted just to jam it in, and so you see there are some, you know, but I think I can lower the NPC AI log and it will work. Anyway, that's not a big deal, actually. That's not a big deal. I will have to add... I will have to add something to the Dropbox. Yeah, file. Is my Dropbox running or not? Just to be sure that I'm getting the files. Okay, it is running now. So just to be sure that I'm getting the proper files, right? Because otherwise, so we will change the gm command debug tribe we need to change this syntax, because there is also the possibility to say there are two possible syntax. There is the bug tribe list and the bug tribe with the target NPC. Right. So this one is listing all the tribes in game and their members. And while the other one, okay, let's try. Let's try, boys! By the way, hello to everyone that joined. If you want to say hello, that would be nice. If not, you can just watch. Why in our map everyone is always on the left? Why there is always so many people on the left and so few people on the right? Why? In theory, both are working. It seems that people are most likely going to the left and to the right. Maybe because I don't know, the number of choices should be the same. Strange. Okay, so here we log differently because there is the production database, so we don't log in as guest. Or we log in as me. Assuming that the server is actually up. Oh, it's not up yet. Still loading levels. It's loading the main city. It's loading the main city. Okay, finished. It's loading some few other levels. Okay, now we are ready. Now we are ready. Okay, so if we go, I mean, if I do debug tribe now, if I do debug tribe list, right? No target specified. No NPC found. Yeah. It's a bit stupid because there is a check before, so I need to have an NPC targeted for that actually to work, which is a bit weird. I have to change that, but fine. Let me go here and see. Uh-oh, everything is checker mark. Uh-oh, I think it's just loading. Okay, I see one guy on the other side and one guy is here. Okay, this guy should be a tribe member, I assume. Tribe debug level set to 0 for Eagle Gobble. Why? Uh-oh. No, I think my change is not working. I think my change is not working. So it means that we enter here. I mean, unless we printed on the server side. Ah, yes, we printed on the server side. Probably yes. Wait, maybe there's a chance. The problem is that this thing is spamming so much that we cannot even see. Oh my god. There is a bit of a different printout when I say this, but probably just a... Debug tribe list. Ah, because it's the full command. Oh my, okay. Is the full command. I think the command is not list, but the command is really debug tribe list. So it's the full thing. So it's the full command. I don't think we have the chance to get single parameters here. Because if they are not pre-parsed, I think that... Yeah. It's kind of annoying though, but fine. Shouldn't it have like a param 1, param 2, param 3 somewhere? I'm checking the other commands to see if we do any other parsing, but it seems that the parsing is done before. Sorry, I'm a bit lost in my own code because I don't remember exactly how this was working. In theory I should know, but I don't know. Yeah, I think all the parsing is done here. Yeah, the parsing is always done in the load of the command, and yeah. So if we want to do it the same way, we need or to add a variable that is actually our command list, or is there already a CMD or a command? Yeah, there is already a command, you see, which is under command data, but this is the full command, right? It's not. So yeah, we can, okay. I mean, if you want to do it clean, we should do it. We should do it. We should add a new variable here to this guy. The only one that is here at the moment is debug level. I think we can have a boolean which is kind of is list, and by default is false, and we check if the first parameter is actually that, and if it's that we enable this is list true, and then we check it later on, right? I think it's probably the easiest. I think it's probably the easiest. We do something like this, and you know what, in this case we don't need to do anything else. So in this case we can just exit from this, because all of this is useless at this point. So we can just return. If it's a list command, we flag it as true and we just return. And then at this point, then in our debug tribe, right? Instead of doing this, we do data. At this point, is list will be here. Then we say if is list, you do this, otherwise you do that, right? And there's no NPC found selected here. This is an else, right? Okay. I think like this it should do it, but this spam is super annoying. Where is sending this information, by the way? Is it sending it to... Is it sending it to the client or not? No, it's just dumping it into the... It's just dumping it into the log, which is kind of annoying. Is dumping it server side? I think it's not a good idea. I think you should send it client side. I think we need yeah. Does the list tribe knows who is speaking with? I don't think so. Because I think this originally this one was a console command. I think that this does not know. Oh my god, it's debugging everything. Yeah, I understand why it's server side, because this thing is a monster. It's dumping everything of that tribe. That is why it's server side, because it's a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's leave it server side for now. I think it's probably a good idea. It's a million things. Maybe I will start it in debug mode just because I want to understand if this is working or not. So who you think of the people that are walking on the screen is a bot? Who is a bot of these guys? And who is not a bot? We have 5 people connected, 4 on Twitch and 1 on YouTube. But we definitely have more people than... I mean, more little guys than people connected. So some of those are bots. I don't know, they all have reasonable names. Yeah, Fannar is not a bot, Fergus is not a bot, Hula is not a bot, Plane Shift is not a bot. But you think everyone else is a bot? I don't know. Oops. Okay. Compiler memory. Succeeded. Go, go, go. What I'm thinking is that if we enable tribes for real, we probably need a monitoring tool to monitor what tribes are doing. Because they will do a lot of stuff, and I think we need a monitor. I think we need a logger only 4 tribes. Maybe we can enable it on one tribe, so we enable it and we leave it running like few days, and then we see what the tribe did, you know. In oh my, we still have this running. Wow, we should remove it, huh? We should really remove it. That is okay. It is okay. It's repopulating items. Yeah, it's taking a lot of time because it's repopulating items. You guys are spamming items so much on our server. Ah, there is a bot, you see? There is a bot. There is a bot that is declaring he's a bot. I've been speaking with bots sometimes, because bots can interact with you really these days, on Twitch at least. On Twitch, I think also on YouTube, but they basically connect, they listen to what you say, and then they start to type stuff that is related to it. And so they don't look like stupid bots, they look more like smart bots. But if you try to trick them, it's very easy to identify there is a bot. Okay, so if I do without anything targeted, if I do debug tribe list, fuck. No, I need a target. Why is not list? Wow. That is strange. It's not working. I mean, we can skip and just play it, but just execute it. But I would like to understand why this is not. Because probably War 0. Ah, because War 0 is /debug tribe. No! Yeah, it is. It is for sure. War 0 is /debug tribe, so I should do word 1, not word. But anyway, before doing that, you know what we can do? We can just force it a second, and we see what we get as a result, right? So in theory, now we listed the tribe server side. Where the hell is that? Here. Yes, we list well. It seems there is a lot that is broken. Okay, let's try to fix this printout, because this code never executed in Unreal, so it is still coming from the old game. So yes, all of this is fucked up. All this needs to be text. Actually, yeah, all this needs to be text. The rest should be fine. So in reality, this data, number 9, ID number 9, Eagle Gobble Tribe Oja 2, 5 is the number of people, location is the home, so is the home of the tribe, and the radius is the radius of the home, 400. So I think it's good actually. I don't understand this percentage 5f as a radius. I mean, like, you want to have 5 numbers after the 5 numbers after the thingy. What the hell? 5F? Why 5F? I don't know. Wait a minute. 5F, it seems to be fairly stupid. I mean 1F or 2F. What is it? The 2F is 2 decimals. Printf C++ printf float format, whatever. Percentage, I think if you do 2F should be what? No. No. Why? Why can I find it? Why can I find it? Decimal points, uppercase. Yeah, I think it's the number, no? Well, I don't remember things that are so simple. Trick or candy, I'm ready. Is it already Halloween? No, I mean, we are in September. Why people are already speaking about Halloween? I've seen a lot of people speaking about Halloween already. But anyway, all of this is wrong. It needs to be text, right? Everything that you need to put in a ulog must be text. This is just the header, by the way, but it needs to be text. And I also wanted to remove the test WebSocket. Yeah, exactly. Because we don't want to generate the test WebSocket now. And yep. And also we want to have our parameter to be number 1 and not number 2, huh? We said, right? Why when you do go to implementation is not finding it? It is words of 1, right? Words of 1. What? Because there is this open. If you have a client open, it cannot compile. But yes, let me just summarize what we are doing. So what we are doing, we are enabling one tribe, right? Enabling one tribe is task number 1. Enabling one tribe, and we can probably do it in white. Then we want to have a tribe with at least a building, right? So we need to have the tribe create a building, right? And in this case we have it already, but the tribe can definitely drop the building if they have enough. Then I want to Then I want to check, then I want to discuss how many hit points the building should have. Right? And then I want to discuss which type of damage, I mean, how to damage, let's say, how to damage the building, right? I mean, is it only by weapons or also by spells or whatever, by jumping on top of it? I mean, what is the, right? And then the other thing will be tribe reaction to building being damaged. And then will be, can the tribe repair the building, right? Which I think the answer is yes. So I would say tribe repairs the building, right? So these are the things that I want to do somehow. And this language model based on GDP4, I don't celebrate holiday or events like human do. Yeah, so my technique to trick the bots, but the bots were actually, I mean, they were picking up what I was saying and they were speaking about it, right? So my way of tricking them was like to start a completely different discussion. Like I was saying, today I ate an apple and I really like apples. And I think that apples are nicer than bananas because they are red, right? When I was saying that, after some time, the bot was typing something in the chat like, fruits are very healthy and apple is the best fruit, something like that, right? I don't know exactly what was the purpose of the bot, like if they were at the end, were they just spamming links or what, but they didn't do it. Maybe it was a real person, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, loading items is kind of a pain, but we need the items. I think we need a, yeah. Loading, I mean, we can also do it, we can reproduce it in debug, in the dummy database, but I think I want production because in production we have a real case, so those tribes are actually functional, they do things, so... Bananas are better, but I have 2 bananas and an apple for breakfast daily. Wow, 2 bananas and an apple every day? Bananas, I found bananas very nice, yes, but kind of heavy. 2 bananas every day in the morning. Wow. That's a lot. You study humans? I think it's not a great idea to study humans. Humans are very weird. They tend to do things that are not predictable. So I don't know if you really want to study unpredictable creatures. Because, I don't know, being unpredictable is kind of weird. No. A human may decide to go to sleep at a certain time that makes no sense. Or decide to get drunk and makes no sense. Humans are like very bugged programs. Very, very bugged. Very, very. Okay, the server is up already. This time we should have a better result, hopefully. Turnaround time in this testing is too long, I know. I don't know if I don't select anything and I just do the bug tribe. Why is asking me? Yeah, you see, he's doing list through. Yeah, he's doing list through. So now it's working. Now it is working. Okay. So yeah, basically is output, right, which may be debatable, but is his output is this. If we remove this debug thingy, right, his output is tribe ID 9, name Eagle Gobble tribe, member count, which is the number of NPC, part of it 5, right, location, and then radius. Now, why doesn't tell me, wait a second, why doesn't tell me the rest? Because this is okay, but yes, because it's telling me that only if I, okay, fine. So if I now select a tribe member like this guy, and I say debug tribe target 15, right, I should get way more stuff. Like way more. Yeah, this code never run in Unreal, so I assume that yes, it may crash. It may. We crashed on this printout. Hello, Marcelo. How are you? Sometimes I don't see you. Daughtry. What I wanted to say. Sorry, I just got distracted by something else I was searching. So dump asset. So we arrive up to here. So dump recipe, dump knowledge, but dump asset unfortunately is crashing. Need to understand why. There is a big printf here, text, asset. We have 14 assets. Is going on asset number 0. And here is trying to extract a string based on asset type. Type is at this building spot. And asset type string, I have no idea what is it, but I think it's this thing. So yeah, I should read this in theory. I don't think that's the problem. Asset quantity should be fine. It's 1. Asset get sector. Asset get sector. If sector name is empty, return null. This is not very good. But in theory, it should never be null. But if sector, I think this is the piece that is probably null. This is probably the piece that is null. Yeah, sector is null, in fact. Y sector is null. Should not be null. I think because I removed it. I think because I removed it. I probably commented it out. Asset sector by name. Huh? Interesting. Kind of interesting, boys. GG. Okay, so I mean, we know the sector by the coordinates, so we don't really need to I don't even understand why we specify the sector here. But I think because in the old game, yeah. No, in the old game we had to. But in the new game we don't care anymore, so I don't know just why they are all -1. Possibly because it's possibly when we save them. But let me just change it so it doesn't crash, okay? I think what we can do, we can... try to find the sector. We'll probably fail at this point. Okay. I mean... Fine. I don't think it is a good thing. Well, on one side it is because we can sort the assets by sector in the database, which is nice, so we can get statistics of where... Yeah, so probably I want to keep it in the database, yes. I want to keep it in the database. But at the same time, I would like to avoid that it crashes. So what do? We just normalize the data so that it's all in a valid sector. And because this data is wrong. It means that when these assets have been created, this sector ID was... So probably the issue is on the save. Yeah, probably it's on the save. Huh? Probably when we save the asset, when we save the asset, we don't save the sector properly. Huh? Location, get sector ID, asset sector name. What the fuck? This is doing a query? What? This is doing a query, boys. Should never do this. That is so stupid. This is stupid beyond reason. What the fuck? No, that is wrong. Should never. Hello, who joined? Let me see. Hello, Raoni. Hey, thank you for the pledge on Patreon. Hey, very appreciated. Thank you. Today you finished at 9 p.m. and then spent an hour discussing with the gardener why you need 3 people and looking after the horses as they've been put on a bit. Yeah. You can have sector manage. You can hire me. Yeah, exactly. I can hire you at 0 pay, or how much you want as a pay? -10? -20 or 0? What do you prefer? A negative number or 0 as a pay? Get sector ID. This thing, I don't know exactly when this is called, but to me, it is completely stupid. I mean, sectors are preloaded, and so we can get the sector by name from Cache Manager. We should never hit the database for a thing like this. I don't know why we do this. And again, we should not. So location get sector ID. That is very, very strange. Let me just check one thing. Where is this used? I mean, is used only here, or we have other stupid places where we use this thing? Okay, apart from this, which is the thing. Because if it's only one place, yeah, okay, it's only one place. Well, at least in this syntax is only one place, but that is so brain dead. This function should not exist. Who wrote this code, huh? Let me go and see. Ah, no name, huh? No name. Okay. Fine. No one wants to take the maternity of that, huh? But it's super bad. Should never do it, bro. Never do this. You know what? We delete this function completely. We delete this function completely and we see what happens, right? And obviously this will complain, but I don't care. We will complain, but we don't care. So we just change that one place where, and we just call cache manager. I think the cache manager at that point is valid. I can write your name, huh? But you didn't tell me what is the value that you want. At 0? Okay. Okay. Easy. Look. Plain shift, open tasks. You think I'm not prepared, but I'm prepared for anything. Boom. These are all the things that you can do and are divided by prerequisite, primary skill, secondary skill, task description, long description, and I also added an estimated time needed. So if you have 30 minutes and you want to make an icon and you know 3D graphics, you know how to create icons, you can. You know, we have this beautiful file that I just linked you where you can, yeah, you can do stuff. You can do stuff. You can do stuff. Let me check if I have to wake up tomorrow. Early or very early? Tomorrow is what? Wednesday. Okay. Reasonable. Okay, one fade, but we were expecting that, right? We were expecting that. So Create update. What is this create update? Create or update an entry for this location in database. Okay. So get sector name, yes. Instead of this get sector ID, right? We will use cache manager and then get sector by name, right? And then, well, wait a second. I mean, we can, but we have to be a bit careful, eh? Because this may really crash the server completely if I do it wrong. So, so if the sector is null, because this can be null, eh? And if it's null, we don't want to crash the whole server, right? We don't want to. We don't want to. So if the sector info is valid, we just do this, right? And we add sector info ID, right? If it is not valid, what do we do then? Huh. If it's not valid, I don't know. I mean, we have a problem. We cannot. In theory, we should have checked this before coming into this place, but you never know. And by the way, why location doesn't have? Here we have a problem. I mean, if this happens, we have a problem, right? So I think we need to EU log an error and say, hey, things are going south. I think if this is not valid, we need to EU log and say, hey, boys, we have a problem. There is no position for creating new bugs. We have a whole website for creating new bugs. We have a whole website if you want to create new bugs. I mean, to report bugs. Create new bugs. Create new bugs, you mean... No, create new bugs only by doing stuff. Yeah, if you do one of those things on the list, you will be able to create new bugs as well. So we say location create update, invalid sector. Right, invalid sector. This should. Why? We changed my keyboard. Invalid sector, and it is sector name, right? Now, after this, what do? We still put a value. We need to put a value. If you don't put a value, this query will fail. This query will fail. Well, actually, this is returning a boolean, so maybe we can return an error. Yeah, I think we will. I think we return false. I think we return false. Yeah. Yeah, if that, yeah. Now, there is another instance of this guy, which is here. And I think we need to do this exactly the same. I mean, it's a bit long, but, you know, it's fine. We need to do exactly the same. So we return false, and if not, we get sector ID, we sector info UID, whatever, right? What? I have it duplicated. My bad. Like this. UI tasks sound fun. Ah, you see, you immediately found something. I know. You found something nice. I mean, we have stuff to do, you know. This game needs to be improved. There is so much to do. So much to do is insane. Waypoint import. Oh my god. Hey, here we have the same problem. I still don't understand who the hell wrote that code and duplicated, and so is hitting the database every time we load an entry, is hitting the database once for every entry, while we have all of this already done. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Who wrote that code? Me? Yeah, that's possible. It is very possible, actually. No, I don't think so. That was deeper, you know. Deeper than deeper. So what will happen now? What will happen now? What will happen now? So we did the change. I think it's a good change. But now our code will actually fail, huh? Yeah, exactly. Because here we are where we okay. So yeah, the problem is that if the asset cannot be saved, I think we are in real trouble. We are in real trouble. I think we have to assume that this is correct. If it is not correct, it's a mess. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand why location should have. I mean, why the tribe asset should not have a link to sector info, but should have. I mean, why this asset should have a name of the sector instead of having a sector ID. Name of the sector. So he has sector ID, right? Why also needs the name of the sector? Why? You have it inside of this. What is the name is here? So why we need to go by name? Huh? Huh? Tell me. Why? That is so stupid. That is so insanely stupid. Exactly. Now the problem is this will still be -1, right? And this means that when we print. So where did we crash? I don't remember anymore. See you, Fergus. Is your UI tightly coupled with a game? It can be developed, improved independently. No, all the tasks that are on that list do not require you to have our game. So these are all separate tasks. I don't know the one about UI. Where is that? Where is the UI? What number is it? What ID is it? There should be none of these tasks should require you to have our source code. So they should be all separate. Usually it is that. So we were crashing, we were crashing, we were crashing. We were crashing. I don't remember we were crashing. We were crashing in in print asset, right? We were trying to print out the assets and we were falling there. Right? Load asset, save asset. We were in here. Yes. He was trying to print, right? He was trying to print the sector of the asset. Exactly. Vector sector. Yeah, but we can fix this function, which is probably easier. Yeah, if sector does not exist, right, we print a null. So this should be already working. So, okay, let me try to recompile everything and see if it doesn't crash now. But I don't understand if it was crashing here, but I don't think so. Probably was crashing on something else. There was a weird crash. Number 7. Number 7. UI improvement. Some of our UI is not skinned at all, or the skin is not good. Identify those and propose new UI. Yes. This is only for color. So basically you go into the game, you take a screenshot, and you say, this window really sucks, right? And you propose a new skin, right? A new graphics. Then I will integrate them into the game. Don't worry. I will integrate. I can split them over whatever and integrate them into the client. But here the point is to decide, the style for our UI, because certain screens are really bad. And the problem is that I don't need a person to say, oh, that screen is bad, right? Because that, okay, maybe I can do it myself, but I need someone that also does the thingy. Number 8. As within the past in Legacy, allow player to change the skin or UI to prefine skin. Please provide design for... Yeah, exactly. But it is only graphical skill, you see? So the primary skill is 2D graphical skill. It's not programming, it's not Unreal. The ones that are Unreal, they say Unreal Engine blueprints, for example, right? Or Unreal Engine. So that is only a 2D task that you can do in GIMP. This one, for example, is Unreal Engine C++. Bro, this is done. Why I still have it? I did it myself. This one is done. Task 32, positional audio, positional voice, done. How do I strike this? Like this. Okay. That is done, 32 is done. $32 is done. This one is partially done. Yeah, probably I need to check them again for because some may be done, but the ones that you asked anyway are not done. I mean, there's still a problem in the game, but depends if you have good 2D skills, right? Do you have good 2D skills? So can you produce good good, you know, golden borders and shadows and things, because that's needed. That's needed. That's needed. That is very needed. Very needed. Yeah, but anyway, thank you for being willing to help. I'm searching more people that are willing to help, because some of the previous developers kind of went asleep or something. They are not very active, so they are not helping me at the moment, which is okay. I mean, it's a hobby, so no big issue, but it's definitely slowing down the progress of the game. Okay. So if I go on this guy and I say debug tribe, target 15, do we still crash or not? Fuck. Okay, we still crash. Why? We are always crashing on this line in dump assets. Okay, we know that the asset has sector -1, right? We know it. So the sector is empty, but when I do this asset get sector, if sector, because it's really stupid like this. No, but this is not a good idea though. You know what we can do? If the sector is not defined, right? I would like anyway to return the sector based on the position. So I will do I don't understand this sector name, by the way. I think it's completely stupid. But anyway, I think we will do get sector by coordinates or by location. We have a get sector by coordinates, and then we just give these asset coordinates because we have them. So this asset, right, is defined with a vector, which is the position. So if we give the position in the new game, positions are unique. So this will define a specific sector. So this will always return true, except if the asset is really outside of the map, right? In an impossible place. So if this is the case, so if sector is still invalid at this point, I think we need to log it. I think we need to log it because is a major problem, right? Should never happen. I mean, it may happen, but it should never happen in theory. Should never happen, and we can print out the vector. Right? We can print out our position X, position Y, position Z, position Y. Okay. So I think like this is safer, and also if this is not working, it will get it from the position, which I think is definitely safer. So in this case, should not crash anymore, I think. I'm mainly good at implementing UI from designs. I see. I work with Unreal, Godot, QML, Flutter, and other frameworks. I see. Then I don't know. There was a... So only UI, also a bit of coding, because only UI, I don't know if we need it. I don't know if we need only UI. I mean, like the layout. You mean like the layout I don't know. There is a task. I think there is a task for, but it needs a bigger design, which is the lock picking minigame. Lock picking minigame. I don't know if I have it in this list, but is there minigame lock picking minigame? The lock picking minigame 24. But this one needs to. This one definitely needs a UI, so we need to decide how the lock picking minigame looks like, and then we'll have a kind of a UI, right? Yeah, but I don't know. You work with Unreal, Godot, Qt, QML, Flutter, and other frameworks. Good. Yeah, I think I need more of someone that can design the UI, you know, and say, oh, this one can be improved that way, this way, because our UI is not very good. I mean, like this screen is okay, I would say, right? This screen is okay, but we have some screens in game that are pretty rough, and also the space in the window maybe is not evenly distributed. I mean, it's not very nice looking, right? I think implementing the UI itself, I can do it, but what I cannot do is the artistic thinking. What the hell? What happened? This guy disappeared? Where is he? Where did he go? Now that the code works, he disappeared. Oh no, he's here. He's in the water. Hello, man. Where are you going? Are you going to your campfire? Okay. Fine. You saying something? I was teleported here? Oh, there's another guy coming to the campfire. Why are you stacking? Me bored? Waiting home? He's bored, this guy. Me wait home. Yeah, but you are one on top of each other. I don't know if you realize that, but fine. This guy says he's bored. Okay. Debug tribe, target 15. Please, don't crash. Fuck. I crashed anyway. How it is possible? So the asset is in invalid location? Are you serious? Where is the position? 000. Well, 000. 000 is not, you know. But why these assets are all so wrong? Should we just delete them all and... Why these assets are so broken? Why the coordinates of these assets are so broken? I mean, I can delete them all, but if I delete them all, do you think they will make a new one? And how much time it will take them to make a new one? Depends if they have the resources. But in theory, the tribe will create a new campfire if it's not there. Yeah, the problem now are the coordinates, because these coordinates... I know why. These coordinates are the coordinates relative to the center of the tribe home. Yeah. Okay. So I did something stupid, but I can fix it. Because... Right? This asset... This gets... now I understand why we were doing that shit. The position is a relative position compared to the central campfire, or to the center of the tribe home. So in reality, if I do this, get sector position is very wrong, because I need to get the I need to get I need to get the tribe home first. But do I have the tribe of this asset or no? Is this a static call? If it's a static call, it's GG. No, it's not a static call. We are inside of this. So in theory, we have the tribe, no? Oh shit, we don't have the tribe. No. 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 We do it like this then. We do it like this. I don't know what to say. There's no other solution. I pass in, I mean, assuming that I can do it, but I will pass in the tribe home, which hopefully here I have, right? Because here I am in the tribe, so, and the tribe has its own home location. The tribe has get home. Well, there is even get home sector, but yeah, which by the okay. Get on position, right? Get on position. Get on position hopefully is correct. I mean, this one must be correct. That one must be correct. If it's not correct, so this one will be get on position, right? So we get to this sector, get on position, and now I think that here we will have the same trouble. We will have the same trouble for the memory. I think I need to change this code quite a bit, but let's make it work, right? And then we see. As the position of the asset is relative to the position of the XYZ coordinates of the asset are relative to the position of the tribe home, right? We pass in the tribe home location in case the sector is invalid, in case we need to calculate the sector. I don't know, maybe it's a bit too long as an explanation, but better more explanation than less explanation, right? Yeah, it's crashing at the same location. And the reason is that I'm just getting back to this code, and this was changed the last time probably 15 years ago, you know, so it's need to put my head back into this. But I think this will be the next development, the next big development for the next release. So 0738 we'll have this destructible thingies for tribes. I think we will have that. So if we can fast forward a month from now, I think, or 2 months from now, we will have it. We will have it, boys. At the end, we will win. I tell you. At the end, we will win. But if you have other tasks, you know, that you want to do, I mean, anything else on the game, I mean, you play the game, you see something, You know, so here at the end I have propose your ideas, right? I can make it bigger. Maybe it's not big enough, but the point is, yeah, you can propose your ideas, really. Is this big enough? Yeah, propose your own ideas in case something you want to do is missing from this list. So you can, if there is something that you say, oh, I would like to do this, right? We can think about it. There's so much to do. There are millions of things to do. Infinite. No, 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 no. Here we are in the same thing, right? Yeah, we are. So we have the get home sector, whatever, get home, get whatever. Get on position, right? So I think we can do this. Should be fine. I really dislike this get sector anyway. The get sector should be loaded at the beginning one time and never checked again, but fine. I mean, if you want to fix it, I mean, I think there is a bit of refactoring needed there, because assets should think to sectors only when they are loaded from the database and when they are created, and never again. So I don't understand why when we do get asset we are thinking about a sector. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, this is complete bullshit. The sector is the physical location, right, of the asset to the ground, which can be a house, a campfire, or whatever. So why if I do get asset I need to read the sector? I mean, I should have it already when I arrive here. So I don't understand. Get asset type equal to type, asset name equal to asset name, asset position to where, and asset get sector equal to sector. So this should already be into asset sector. This should never, you know, should never be the case that you have a wrong sector. Never, ever. Should always be asset ID sector equal to sector. Is what it should be. I don't understand why we are trying to get the sector again. Yeah, that I need to change. Not now, but I need to change it. Doesn't make any sense. At least for what I can think of now, but yeah. Maybe there is a sub case where, but no, I don't think so, because even in the behavior scripting, we are manipulating the asset, yes. So there may be the case where the asset is not created yet, and he has no sector, but yeah, but in that case you cannot search it anyway by sector, so I don't know. Okay, here is our guy. Debug tribe, target 15. Fuck. Okay. It's still crashing here. It's still crashing here. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, it's still crashing here. So even if now we get the position of the sector by the tribe home, plus position, so this should be valid. Did we get this error? Did we get this on the output or no? No, we didn't. We didn't? No, we didn't. We didn't get this, so it means the sector is valid, huh? Bro, but if sector is valid, then it's crashing on something else. Then it's crashing on something else. There's no way. Because we didn't get the printout. So... Wow, it's printing a lot of stuff, by the way. It's a bit annoying that I cannot go back and having re-execute, because now it crashed, so... Okay, I will execute it line by line and see, but it should be okay. I don't understand why. They don't want to be in a tribe anymore? Yeah. I don't know, it's strange because in theory, because sector name is null. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are here. Yeah, it's executing this line. But why the sector name? I need to refactor this. I don't understand why we are keeping sector name and sector and whatever, right? So I don't get it. Probably because when it's created the first time. So how is this sector? Why we use sector name? Why? Why we ever want to use sector name? Why? I understand we load it from the database. I understand that, right? I understand we load the sector name from the database and there is a name. But then, after we load it from the database, right, we should not use sector name anymore. We should just use sector, which is the structure that holds everything, including the name. I don't get why this happens. I will remove it. I will remove it. I will do the refactor now. I don't like this sector name. I mean, sorry. Here is okay, but then it is okay. No. It is not. It is not okay. So we just read the sector name, right? And we put it in a temporary freaking variable, which is called sector name. And we say, if this is not empty, get this. If is empty, well, anyway, we saw that it's impossible that it's empty because it's an integer. So this check makes no sense, right? This check makes no sense because this is an ID, right? This thing is an ID. Sector ID is an integer, so it is never empty. It is zero. Maybe it can be null. It can be null. If it's null... But anyway. So we get our sector name and we load it into sector. Now, I don't want to have that asset name. I don't want to have it. I want to see what happens if I remove it. I want to see what happens if I remove it. I don't want to have this name. No, this sector name. I don't want to have it. I don't want. It's shit. Delete it. Never have sector name again. I think it's the same with memory and other things, but... Because I cannot think to a case where you have only the name and you cannot have the real sector. It's impossible. The only possibility is when the server starts up and We didn't load the sector yet, but we load the sector pretty much immediately, so for sure before tribes. You don't want to see them going out of the place where they are? No, they can go anywhere. They can go anywhere. The sector name has nothing to do with the I mean, it's okay. They can go anywhere, Hula. It's just that this implementation is redundant. This implementation is completely redundant. I think we have the same problem on memory. You see, keep the sector name until the sector is loaded. What does it mean? What does it mean? I mean, the server side is loading all the sectors. It's not just loading few sectors, right? So it doesn't make any sense. Maybe it was making sense in the old game, but in the new game it doesn't make any sense anymore. It doesn't make any sense anymore. This should be removed. I take responsibility of removing this. I take responsibility of removing this thing, and we should only have the sector. Always. Always. Boys, it's getting late though. It's midnight. Ah, it's midnight 11. I need to go. Why we don't have like thousands of Patreons so I can do this as a job instead of doing it as a hobby, huh? Why? Why? Because the game is not good enough, huh? I know. I know. So now we will get a bunch of errors, obviously, because everywhere we have sector, but I don't think it will be in million places. I think it's only in the load, is in the loading functions, and is in the save function. In theory should not yeah, in the drop when the NPC is creating the asset and is putting it into thingies. Into the ground, and yeah, exactly. Okay, so you see that here we do buffer memory sector, and here we do again sector name. It is completely redundant. So it totally makes no sense. Now, maybe I will discover that there is a case where sector is not valid, but I think it was a mismatch. Okay, so also here we do the same. So we put this thing into a string that we call sector name, and then here we just load it, and we load it once and for all, right? And here, for now I'm just commenting it, but okay, so this line will go, right? This line, this line we should do it by position, assuming the memory has position. Yeah, memory has position. So we should do it exactly the same way. So if the sector is good, we return the sector. If the sector is not good, so it's exactly like the get sector that we did for asset. Is identical. It's absolutely identical. And I need to pass in the tribe on position as well, because I want to be able to do this. Should I call the same function? No, probably not, because I need the position of the asset. No, I cannot call the same function. Right, so I will do the same. So we pass in the tribe home position because we want the memory to have the tribe home position as well, right? I don't know why you never have to do a commercial for the no-profit organization. A commercial, what do you mean? Extract memory, don't mess with memory, it's danger. Yeah, no. But the tribes have a memory, they remember stuff. Tribes are storing data with their brain. Commercial with no profit. Which kind of commercial? What I can do? Commercial, you mean on TV? Like I go in on TV and I say, hey guys, we have a no-profit organization. You can donate all your taxes. No, I mean, you can donate and deduct it from your taxes. I mean, I can say it more often on stream, but you know, we have a small audience. The only solution, Hula, is to improve the game to a point that more people are interested into it and advertise it so that more people are interested into it. There's no other solution, I think. I mean, there are other possibilities, like I could partner with, I don't know, Blender, or I could partner with Apple, or I could, you know, so if we partner with big Apple, we had discussion with Apple a long time ago. We were like the only MMO on Apple for some time, so they were very interested, like, NPC brain, dump memory, buffer memory, get sector, holy shit. Get tribe. Get on position. That is a bit risky, because yeah, but I think there is this if buffer memory. And this if buffer memory is inside tribe, so I think it's safe enough. Memory tribe, where are we? List tribes, memory name, get sector, memory. Wait. Is this, like that? I still think that this get sector is a bit weird. I think that I probably need to change it even more than now. I mean, it's a bit better, but still is, I think, is bad. Locate operation, run NPC brain. No, but at this point, boys, at this point, No, at this point it's just sector. Is it private? It's not private, thank God. I mean, if we are inside save memory, it is very risky. It will crash like a boss. It will crash like a boss. What the fuck again? Again. There is another hit to the database. Why? Didn't I delete this? Didn't I delete this? No, because it was inside location. It was inside location. That is so stupid. Again. This should not exist. This should not exist. This should not exist. This is garbage code. Complete garbage code. Added by someone, and I also know the name, but I will not mention. I will not say who is it, but that's completely garbage code. It was added in a rush to make it work. And so they said, oh, we don't find the sector. What do? We just load it from the database, right? We just load it from the database. So this is what they did, but it's completely crazy. I mean, when we are here, right, in get resource sector, I mean, that thing must be sector must be valid. The only point where sector should not be may not be valid is the loading, right? Yeah, exactly. I should remove. Yeah, exactly. I should remove all the get sector. I will remove all the get sector except the initial loading. And if it crashes, I will fix it because it should not crash, right? So all these calls get sector are completely stupid. There should always be sector. And actually, I think that function should be renamed not get sector, but find sector, because it should be used only in loading. It doesn't make any sense to have this. Doesn't make any sense. Gonna delete it everywhere. GG. Just deleting everything. So let me just check the loading, because the loading is when we may have the problem. Huh? So load asset and load memory. Okay, so load asset, we get the name from the database, fine. Which, by the way, is not a name, but is an ID. But I don't know why we called it. On memory. Because we have the same problem also on tribe. Oh my god. No, on tribe, hopefully on tribe we don't have it. Do we have the same problem also on tribe? That is duplicated? No, I removed it already. Yeah, we do, but no, asset, wait. This is asset, this is memory. This is asset, this is memory. Home sector name. Oh my god, we have it also. We have the same problem also on tribe, at the tribe level. So the only reason at the tribe level is a bit different though, okay? Because at the tribe level, it may be that you are defining a tribe and you didn't really load it yet, right? Because this tribe is getting created at that moment. And so this one I have to think a bit about it. I think I can leave it for now. But the asset and the memory, I think is no way. Right? Yeah. The asset and the memory, I'm good. I need to delete them. I need to remove them. At the tribe, I need to think a bit about it. So now what will happen? So this tribe, load asset, okay. So what will happen now is that we have completely invalid because we saw it here. We have completely invalid sector names, right? Sector ID, right? They are all wrong. So when this is getting loaded, the asset, right? When the asset is loaded, this sector name is wrong. But this is the only place, right, where we should do the real get sector. The one we defined, right? The one we defined. Because it's where if that is not working, we can... You know what we can do? We can do this. But why this is so... No, this is broken, boys. This is why it's not working. This will never work. This row doesn't have sector name, a sector ID. This is not the one on the tribe. This is one on the asset. Yeah, exactly. There is a bit of mix up here. And I think the only reason it was working is because they were jamming in if sector is different than null. Absolutely GG. No, this one should not exist. This one should not exist. This one should not exist. Should not exist. Seems that every object has the get sector function. Yeah, which is completely stupid. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. This code has been written in a stupid way. I tell you, it's not good. It's not good. But I will change it. So the theory is when we load stuff from the database, fine. We may find the sector from the name, right? Okay. But when we by the way, I don't know if sector name actually exists. But when we are at runtime, right? When we are at runtime, we should never... First of all, we should never hit the database again, right? And we were hitting the database like 3 or 4 times. Completely useless way. And second, we should never dubbed our sector. Our sector is defined from the beginning. So we should not do any find, get by name. I mean, all this shit is not... It's not needed. Absolutely not needed. Absolutely not needed. Yeah, but also here, also here. I don't need this. I don't need this get sector on position, whatever. I just need my sector. My sector will be valid. If it's not valid, it will be fixed on loading. Now we may have the case in which the home location is wrong. Now, if the home location is wrong, then everything is GG, because it means that the items cannot be positioned in the world anywhere, right? So in that case, the sector will be wrong, yes. But in that case, it means that we have a major problem in the tribe location. And so the tribe should not even be loaded. Yes, you can move the... Well, the asset can be picked up and can be dropped by the NPC. So the NPC can find some fish or food on the ground and can pick it up, and then he can drop it again. But that's the moment where it actually changes his position, right? So we are fine with the change by admin. Usually we don't move the stuff of tribes, but we could, yeah, we could. We could change it. And then in that case, we will have to call save asset again. So let me just check one thing, right? So this guy is trying to get from this row, right? Let me see this row. This guy is trying to get this row load asset, right? He did select. Because he put the sector name into it. Which, by the way, is completely useless, but okay. I mean, it's doing a join, you know, it's doing a join on sector name because he decide to store the name, but he just need the sector ID and ask. I'm not gonna change this now because I don't want to debug this query and whatever, but it's completely useless. So what happens is that here is actually getting a real sector name. Okay, so this one will be valid, I guess. No, is empty. Is empty because this query GG. What is the tribe ID? Tribe ID is 9, so you executed this query. Let me just see what it's doing. I read this like this sector and location thing that we are trying to run, but in reality we should not. I don't know, it's pretty weird. It's a bit weird. So if I execute this query, what happens? I get sector ID -1 and sector name now. Yeah, this is because the sector ID in the database is -1, right, for this asset. And you know, I think unfortunately at the moment in the database, because this was a mistake, we have a lot of wrong data, but I think I'm fine fixing the data on loading, right? So I think I'm fine fixing the data on loading. So if the sector name is empty, right, meaning that the sector doesn't exist, we can get the sector from the coordinates. Now the only problem is that we need to know which tribe. Yeah, but we are in the tribe, right? Yeah, we are in the tribe. So we could do so here we can have our get sector shit, right? Here we can have our get sector thingy. And it is the only place where I want it, right? And now if it's still empty after this, it means that the tribe is wrong, right? So here we have a major. I think that here, if it's still broken, we should shut down the server, because it means that we are loading wrong data. So if sector here is still broken, well, in theory, no, I should not do it here. I should do it when I load the tribe, right? When I load the tribe, if the home location is invalid, I cannot load the tribe, basically. I should not do it here. Here I should assume that the sector of the tribe, the home position of the tribe is correct. So I think we need to do exactly the same when we load the memory, because we have the same problem. Right? Exactly. So let me just copy the same code, because it's the same. It's the same thing. We should do something like this now. I don't understand. We'll probably fail at this point. I don't understand why it's saying that. It's not gonna fail. What do you mean by fail? It's not going to fail at all. It's not going to fail. Why so negative? Okay, the thing that I want to say on this guy is that this function should be used only at loading time, right? It should not be used for any other reason. Pararam, pararam. Pararam. It's time to update the comment with the Y part. Why should fail? Fixing the code one character at a time. Yeah, we have to continue tomorrow. It's too late. I cannot go over this time. I cannot. So yeah, I think we will stop here, even if we are in the middle of something, but it's okay. We will continue tomorrow. The objective is this one. So enabling one tribe, having a tribe create a building, and then decide these two things about how many hit points should the building have, how to damage the building, and then having the tribe react to the building being damaged, and then having the tribe repair the building, right? I think it's not particularly hard, but it will require a number of sessions. I mean, it's not something that we fix in 2 hours, right? So this is something that it will require quite a bit, but it's okay. It's okay. We will do this. Well, everyone is on the left again. I don't know. Okay, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. European time, as today. And yeah, we will see each other. Meanwhile, if you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. And we also have a Patreon site, which is patreon.com/planeshift. If you want to go there, and you can help us, yeah. And you can see some of the posts that I make sometimes. Yeah. You can play the game. You can click on download now and play the game. Why not? Bye-bye. Bye.